Okay, once, when, and where?
Oh, down at the golfing driving range.
Okay,
I
sure.
got my way to
Sure. Okay.
get some photos.
So we're gonna talk a little bit about how high that left shoulder is, because if we take the point and the point there, we got something like that going on with your spine, and we're going to try and match that up a little bit straight all the way through, which then means that we'll have to replace these hands on here just a little to get you into a slightly better position. The strong right hand side of things is just because of where it's on the grip itself, but trying to keep your shoulders in a better plane, therefore your spine in a better shape, then we can start working from there. So as you start to take this back, we'll start to see that affecting what's going on. We start to see the dance move, that left knee going in, and we'll see the shoulder plane level out quite considerably because of where that shoulder started from. So ideally we probably want that shoulder plane to be a little bit more that way, so your shoulders are working perpendicular to your spine. Okay. But that'll come from this stuff here, at address. We're going to have a bit better gripping to the ground, for want of a better term, so we're going to get you to push into the ground a little bit better with your feet. We'll go through a couple of those in a second. And then you notice we've created even more angle. Okay. So then what that does to the path is project it more from the inside. So unless you have a club face that is open there to the path itself, you'll get this shot that starts right at target and going right. As soon as that club face squares up, so if we had, let's say, 1 degree open, but it'd still be 3 degrees shut in relationship to the path itself, you are going to hit it over here. You're going to hit the city from here. Okay. So in essence, our brains think that we need to hit it further over here. Okay, further out to the right to stop it from going left. Which is not the case. Okay, you're just going to create it even more. Okay, now if that's happening with an iron, I can guarantee you that's almost going to be in double figures with a driver. Okay, so there's the prime example. That number is smaller than that number, and we get a shot that starts right at target, draws back just ever so slightly back onto the target. Okay, whereas this one is greater than that number, and we just get push cut or push fade in this case. Okay, so there's a myriad of different shots, and it's all from the same thing. Okay, whereas you think that you're putting different swings on it, and it's actually not. It's the one and the same. It's what the club face does then. Does that make sense? So from my angle, we're going to be able to lose this angle here, and what's just about to happen, it's put an extraordinary amount of pressure on your left elbow, left wrist, left shoulder, and lower right side, and robbing yourself of potentially some really good movement patterns there. Okay. Now, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? We've got to get you to set it up a little bit better. We get the bottom half working a little bit more efficiently rather than that little lateral move. Okay, and then you won't see it then drop underneath and then have to sort of manufacture something on the way through. As far as the rhythm goes, rhythm's an interesting word. So if we then go and have a look at, there's one for you, slow.
I have to focus on that. Usually it's a lot faster than that.
So ideal is going to be faster. And so if I said to you, okay, well, Ernie Els is going to be on this end of the spectrum because he is, you listen to him, he talks slow, he walks slow, everything's slow. Whereas you're on this end of the spectrum, you're doing everything at 1,000,000 miles an hour. But it's still within the parameters that we'd like to see. So I wouldn't be too disappointed about it.
Well, that's 50%.
Yeah.
That's 50%. I need to slow it down, otherwise I'll start going across.
Yes, but I want to give you the ability to swing at what you think is a normal speed, right? And if I explained it this way, if we had a machine, we get it to swing it. Doesn't matter whether it's going 20 miles an hour, 220 miles an hour. It's it's going to be doing the same thing each time.
Yeah.
Okay. So mechanically, if we can get you to do the similar things each time, you're going to be okay. Rather than, no, I've got to slow it down because that's against your nature.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.